we talk about food, but before we talk about the food, we talk about 6 tastes. So I will tell you what is the 6 taste. And the first one is sweet. You know sweet taste, sour taste. Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, pungent, and astringent.
What is pungent?
This is a sharp chili taste, pepper taste. And sweet, sour, salty, increase kapha dosha, decrease vata dosha. Okay?
And just increase kapha.
Yeah, increase kapha, decrease vata. And sweet, sour, salty. Okay? Bitter, pungent, astringent. Astringent is the medicine taste. You don't like it, that it's a bitter, and you know that's like your mouth get water with that, no? So it is increase vata and decrease kapha. And if you see sour, salty, and pungent, increase pitta, sweet, bitter, astringent, decrease pitta. And the missing part actually, this sweet, sour, salty has their own element. I didn't write it. Especially sweet has earth element, that's why it is heavy and it's increased kapha. And sour taste also having fire element. This is the prominent one is fire. And salt also fire element. Bitter has a space and air, that's why it's increased vata. Pungent has fire. That's why pungent, salt and sour is increased pitta. I just started with the 5 elements, you remember? This 5 element combination has even this all taste. According to that we categorize, I want to tell you just examples. They sour, salty, sweet, sour, salty, kapha increasing because these are heavier taste, and cold taste, it's increased kapha, and decreased vata. Sour, salty, pungent, these are sharp taste, it increase pitta. But you know, just to understand about that, but I will tell you which kind of foods that make irritate you for vata, pitta, kapha dosha. And mainly vata people, I told they have a low digestion power, and also that they need food mainly. They can't skip meals. They are also live with that with the day-to-day meals. And the kapha, I told you that he can skip meals, right? So if you think about from this taste, and I told you vata balance mainly. If you take, as an example, if you are a vata person, then you should know you have more vata, you have a dry body, then you know you should avoid vata related food, right? This is normally everybody can understand, no? If you are a pitta person, you should avoid pitta increasing food, right? So you know which taste make more pitta, or which taste make more vata, and which taste make more kapha. Do you understand from this chart what is main dosha and which one is increasing which dosha? So from that, then you can understand if you are a vata person, you should have foods with easily digestible. It's not all the time. You can eat raw items like salads, but when your agni is well, when your agni is like well improved moment, because you can feel your hunger, no? When you have a good hunger, that's mean you can eat well, but even you have some portions, it's different. I never told anybody you should choose this one, because you all know it's never can't. I know the lot of doctors, they do, they give, they decide the plate, but I can't do. It's specific to your body. You have the feeling how much food I need, because that hunger you can decide what is the amount for my satisfaction. This is important. Not, you don't want to always reduce your weight. You want to satisfy it first, because it's main point balance of your mentality. Otherwise, the food is one way, it's make happy. Sometimes you can understand when you are so much happy, you don't need food, no? You can't, you can skip. You are happy because that makes you satisfied. And as well, food is happiness to your body. So then I can't decide it. You have to decide what is the amount of the food for your hunger. That is your decision. And this is important. And knowing about your dosha, and if you are a Vata person, that you have to have cooked food mainly, because that they have a low digestion power, then they can easily digest if they can eat cooked food. And also you have to add Vata balancing food. That's, I have a document, I mention all the foods of Vata balancing food and what should be the avoidant foods. Okay, so but I will tell you roughly. Mostly Vata people have some problems with the cereal, pulses. They can't digest some pulse like chickpea or some mung beans. These are a little bit difficult, but not for all. Sometimes they have the problems. Also raw salads like things, even the fruits, when they just after meal, when they take it, they don't have a good digestion power. They have a full and bloating and difficult to digest. And for them, it's a very good to take a small meal sometime, time to time. Sometime one meal. It's also, I can't tell you what, you have to choose what is your method. Okay, so amount of food, sometimes you can take multiple food times with a small portions, because then it will be better for your stomach and it will be wholesome, not creating gas and not making bloating and making fullness. It will be wholesome for you. And mainly Vata people, they can add the cinnamon and cloves, even ginger and what is the other thing, coriander. And these are Vata and Kapha both balancing. Okay, it is not in the world, this is Vata balance, this is Kapha balance. This one ingredient has lot of taste and it can be balanced, even Vata and Kapha both. Especially ingwa, this ginger and coriander, and those things get warmer your body. So okay, so and then it is balancing your Vata and Kapha both. Okay, so I will tell you roughly, but I will give you the document, then you can understand. And for Pitta dosha, mainly you have to know which foods make fire effects on your body and make imbalances. Mainly seafoods and also vinegar and ananas, tomato and sour foods more. Especially lime is not making that much. It is like not daily use, but you can add. Lime is very especially good for when you use some leaves like green leaves. If you have green leaves, to absorb the iron, you need lime in it. So if we use here, when you get the leaves, green leaves, not the salad even, but the fiery, I don't know how to call for that. Some of foods we have here, green leaves, we are put on a fire, and we have to put some lime to just absorb iron from these leaves. So the lime is better for that. And but for the especially fire people like Pitta people, better to just avoid the seafoods. That makes more problems with the histamine. You know that in the Western way it's a histamine sensitive one. You can make allergies. Also watery stool. Also the urticaria, dermatitis, everything for pitta. You have to be careful with that. You can eat, but when you eat, you have to eat something balanced, something other good things to balance that problem. Okay. So it is how Vata Pitta Kapha balancing food. I will give you the document and then you can understand about that. So when you have the next event, 6 or 6:30?
6:30.
6:30.
Fire.
So how much time I can take now from you? Just 15 minutes or how about that?